Glass. We use it every day. We drink from it. We use it to look at our neighbors through. But can you build a house out of it? Well, today we are going to be finding that out in Bloxburg. So we'll name the plot Crystal Palace. Do you get it? It's crystal like glass and it's going to be like a palace house. I'll stop. So before we do anything, we need to work out how we're actually going to make the glass. And we have two methods here. First of all, it's going to be using these as a full glass window. Now, the reason I'm using the cheap ones is because, I don't know if you noticed, Bloxburg's having some tricky times with money lately. Now, the advantage of this is only $160. The alternative is grabbing a basic shape and outlining this with some structural beams. Now, the advantage of this one is definitely nice price. What? But the advantage of this one is it's gonna look a little cooler when we place them like this. But honestly, I think we could just do that on this one, you know? I feel like a dad or something on a budget. Like, no, sweetie, we can only get this. Okay, we'll do this one, guys. We'll do this one. So on screen now, I'm gonna put my inspiration picture. I really said glass. And the thing is, we're gonna have a tree growing through the middle. Look at that. So I guess we'll go in the, is it an octagonal shape? Or is
it's gonna be a little bit too small?
Well, we can take a look. I don't want to live like an ant. That looks very small to me. It does look cool, but I'm thinking go big or go home. And you can wait over there. We might need you later. And do you know what song has been going round in my head lately? And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Like, where did that song just spawn from? So next up, we'll stack these on top of each other. Wow, that's great. I guess we'll just have to do the floor, which is exposed how uneven this is. Let me fix everything. This is the part when I add all the floor. Each one costs $20,000, but what is this? Do you know what it looks like? It looks like a massive desk display. And since we're having a tree go through the middle, we should probably not have it too big. So I'm gonna need to find a tree with a like sticky stem. For example, this one, because that way we can just add a basic shape as the rest of the stem. So just hear me out, like maybe something like that. And oh my god, I almost put the root as linen then. The linen haters almost just left the chat. I'm so sorry. So of course the root is gonna start right in the center, which means each floor we go up is gonna need to have a little bit of a gap. It's like, it's gonna be a cozy house, but it's got a cool cyborg twist to it. And yeah, the tree goes right to the top. Do you know what we have to put as the roof? We simply have to be putting a glass roof. That is the most obvious thing ever. I'm sorry. And then we'll get my little flashlight. It's dark in these ends. And then we'll put in the basic shapes. But all that really matters is the view from the outside. And that does look amazing. So now let's actually start decorating. It is a house after all. We're not just building a tree. For this front bit, we obviously can't put a front door in. So that's actually where this came in handy. I knew it was a good idea to save that. How wide do we want these doors? Do we want to be like, come on in? Actually, do you know what? We can actually put a wall here. And then maybe we can use the new bifold doors. Please fit, please fit, please fit, please fit.
Denied.
Do you know what? We'll just use this one. Should we make the glass like black so it's like almost tinted windows? And then we should defo add a handle. There we go, a beautiful door. So I want to test something. In the Bloxburg update log, they basically said to have fixed the floor glitch, where you place floor and it just goes mental chicken oriental. Apparently, the corners are fixed now. Bloxburg, explain. Well, it's going to be a very long day for the floor then, isn't it? Now, of course, the corners are a little bit crazy, but I actually think it sort of looks cool with the vibe. So very happy with that for the floor. The grassy floor bit, we've got to give it a nice grassy texture. And then did you guys know you can flippin' resize these? What? I mean, there's no need to resize it downwards because we obviously have the little midget ones, but I found that out. I was like, holy crap.
Holy moly.
And this was such a weird idea. Why did I wake up and think glass? But now I'm kind of thinking about it. I kind of want like a waterfall inside here. Do you know, shall we have a waterfall running down the back wall? The answer is hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Right, just before we start with the kitchen or whatever the next room's gonna be, we need to work out where the stairs are gonna go. Like, shall we have them wrap around the tree trunk? And why am I in decoration? I'm sorry guys, been a couple days since I played Bloxburg. I did pre-film some videos for you guys because I just love you so much. Right, let's place these in. We should have done this before the plants. Why am I such a noob? Okay, this kind of works. You're gonna be so thin to fit through here. Oh, do you know why? That's because that's not even in the middle. But there we go. Look, now I feel like we've got it so you can actually properly walk up this staircase, which is good. That's always a plus with a staircase. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Right, enough faffing about. Today has just been faff. Let's get started with the kitchen. So, kitchen islands, we're gonna definitely have it a modern style in here. The only thing about not having walls is when you're placing counters, I'm so used to like pushing it against the wall to snap it into place, but that ain't gonna be happening today. And someone commented the funniest thing on my video the other day. They were like, Minecraft looking different these days. This does kind of look like Minecraft. I've always thought more The Sims, but they got a point.
You're not doing it right.
How insanely cool / unusual does this look? Like just having a kitchen inside a glass, inside of a tree, like what? Now I've had a very bad habit of not adding appliances lately. So we'll add the appliances. We might even do a custom one, which I saw on TikTok. It's a mug stand. They didn't give a tutorial, which it really upsets me when people do this. Like, how are you doing a build hack video without a tutorial? But basically, it kind of actually looked like it was a pine cone wood one. So they added 2 basic cylinders, one in the middle. Now the mugs at the bottom are of course going to be easy. You just sort of rotate these.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
So sorry, what in the unevenness is this? It's like I'm playing like dominoes or something. These just won't stay in the right place. Right, there we go. I think we've got some sort of coherent thing here. And then the coolest part was they had ones hanging off the top. So I guess they got some transparent basic cubes out and then they put them on. Oh my gosh, this is how you do it. Not me actually working that out like a genius. And there we go. Oh my gosh, we've got my little mug holder. I mean, it's not perfect, but that is my favorite part of the whole build. On the topic of custom building, I might as well do my iconic sink. She's been missing you guys.
And I miss you.
I will accompany this with all of your favorite decorations. And this might be one of the most detailed kitchens ever. I absolutely love her. Slay! Do we have the dining table on the other side? Like, it's such a teeny weeny little space, isn't it? Shall we do a modern table? Or it's been a hot minute since I've used a hairpin table with a hairpin dresser. We'll keep with the wood theme. We'll do horizontal planks. And then sometimes I add big sofas. Does this work? Is it poking out? Oh, it is poking out a bit. I mean, we could just tuck it in like really well. This is gonna be low-key cutting off your oxygen supply, but who needs oxygen when you've got a nice looking table? And let's just click random colors till one looks appropriate. Oh, this is nice. No, that's different. That is unusual, actually. I don't normally use plaid flint.
It's nice.
It is nice. It's different. It is nice. It's unusual.
And you guys know I'm very much about first impressions. If you're new to the channel, hello. I hope I've given you a good one. My name's Reese's. Do you know what I also love? I love decorating my tables like a royal queen. So normally how I do this is add a plate on a placemat with a napkin. Did you see that? We're gonna do a triple light system and we just resize them in descending order. Now I am feeling a little bit of stress today because my first exam is in a week today. I'm not necessarily scared as much as I'm just like, I'm a bit worried, I will say that.
I'm having a panic attack right now.
But what I'm not worried about is how beautiful this looks. And I can hear sirens in the background. Is that the fashion police coming to arrest me? And I suppose we could kind of have an island. At first I was thinking there ain't no room, but where there's a will, there's a way. Even if that way means shoving my guests into this plant area, I will do it. And let's add a little bit of green. I haven't added green in ages. We of course need to add like the basic things like a hat stand and all the kind of jazz. And guys, I'm in the mood to add some custom plants. And look at my Pinterest, guys. It's just so random. I need this shirt now. But there we go. That is the code we're using today. And this is what I sort of came up with for the entry. I think it's lovely. And I am being a little bit of a sneaky snitch, placing some lights under the floor. This is my #1 building hack. If I had to rank my building hacks, which I might one day do for a video, this would be very high up the list. And so to the next floor we ascend. And wow, this just looks so lame. Although I will admit the middle floor definitely looks cool. It's got like the middle of the tree. And so let's do the living room then. What should we go for, guys? I wish that you guys could answer like right away. Do you know what I mean? I wish some of you could be in the game with me and we could have like a mic. And I actually think I'm going to use the hairpin. $4,760.
30,000.
But then maybe like this one here could actually be the TV. And this is probably where the challenge is getting a little bit hard. Is this even a challenge? I just feel like I'm having fun, to be honest. It's getting kind of hard because like the sofa we can't put it here. Like I get annoyed when like my cat's tail is in the way. Imagine a whole tree trunk in the way of your screen. So we're just gonna have to be very, very close. Our eyes are probably gonna go square, but it's worth it to watch True Reese's new vid. I'm trying to get more creative with my pillows as we go. So we might have these. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's a cute lounge in. This one I've just like sort of accidentally colored. That looks so cool. And there we go. Sometimes living rooms don't always have to be complicated, I guess. In other words, it's basic.
You're basic.
I'm gonna do a little bit of a lighter beige, I think, for these because it's getting a little bit dark in here. And also a little bit of geometric chandelier. Chandelier? I mean plaid. Gosh, I really am getting mental, but that is the best thing I've ever seen. Now, what should we have at the front? Because this is gonna be like prime view. This is what you're gonna be seeing in the thumbnail. I'm thinking maybe we should have one of my pop posh little afternoon tea seating areas. So it is modern, so I guess we should make it in that fashion. So we'll have these contemporary chairs looking pretty much inwards at each other. And what's the smallest little coffee table? This one.
You were the chosen one!
And oh my gosh, shall we do my little afternoon tea cake stand? I did this in my palace and like I actually put cakes on it and it looked awesome. Just look at that. Oh my gosh, that is making me so hungry. Take me to an afternoon tea place now. I'm just trying to think. Could we also add maybe a gym in here? Maybe we don't need this after all. Sorry. So I haven't built a gym in forever. Now this is going to be a little bit of a rogue kind of gym. And I actually feel like we should use the door. We haven't had any doors yet. Maybe the gym could be the room that's actually doored off. Although we might have to use a real wall. No one will know though. How would they know?
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
Probably because they've just watched this video, so everyone's gonna know. And also, that's so small. Why is it so small? But there we go. Now let's actually place in the training equipment, which I always forget is called training. I feel like it should be called gym. Now, yes, I still haven't unlocked some of these. I'm so sorry. The only one I really want is this. I feel like that'd be so cool. We'll work with what we've got. So we'll have a little bit of a treadmill. I might add 2 actually, so you can sort of work out with your pal. Back when I went to the gym, guys, when I was actually trying to be a little bit more active and healthy, I went with my friend, and it's so much more fun when you're with a friend. So that's why I've added 2. And I swear this used to be textured. Why does it just look like a bonbon? Another thing that I actually feel like is an essential in a gym in Bloxburg anyway is the towels. Like the towels are one of the best parts. And there we go. That looks so nice. So I guess we need to get rid of this light and actually add like a proper one in. And it's crazy how important lighting is. Do you know what I mean? Like that looks really bad bright, but like a little bit more dim, it looks so much more cozy and cute. So the 3rd and final floor is where I'm going to be resting my head for the night. I guess we should do one with like quite a tall headboard, because if you like roll off the back, you don't want to fall off the bed in the middle of the night.
It is easy to fall out of bed when we sleep.
Pillows. Now I haven't used the outline ones in a while. I don't know why. They're pretty good. I have expensive taste these days. And this is actually good. It's covering up that tree. We'll also have a blanket. And do you know what else somebody told me to do in the comments the other day? They were like, why don't you add a laptop on the bed? I used to do this all the time. It's such a good idea. Laptop. Maybe I should use this laptop to get some spelling lessons, because you guys know my spelling in this game is just horrifying. We've already basically got some bedside tables, custom ready-made for us. Along the sides, I was unsure what to add. Closets! Like, add, I guess the smart thing to do would be to use the modern ones. Okay, I think that does look good, but we're definitely gonna have to make the back. Why am I talking so fast? But we are definitely gonna have to make the back, yeah, like this gorgeous plank color. Not only does that look good from the back, it looks good from the front. And now it's actually got a little bit of texture to it, and the mirrors either side, which shouldn't face each other. Well, that's gonna make a portal, but at the end of the day, we are living in a glass house, so it already looks enough like a portal. Finally, the bathroom. So this is hidden behind the tree, which is actually kind of smart, because you obviously don't want people seeing you shower.
Bombastic side eye.
And also, we can actually just use the wall as to put things on, which is, again, one of the advantages I didn't say at the beginning. It's just giving, like, I'm a Greek rich queen. What else can we add? Maybe have, like, this stool here. And then, oh my gosh, we can even have these along the wall. What? And with that, guys, my glass house is done. So, guys, if you're curious, which you normally are, the value of this, 190,000. But for a full-blown, like, awesome glass house, I am very, very happy with that price. So, of course, the outside of this, as we... Am I a ghost? What the hell? The outside is obviously the most special part of this build. But as we go inside, let's actually look at some of the decoration that we did. Ignore the glitch, but the kitchen is absolutely stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And so is the dining table, also found in this downstairs floor. The kitchen has like our little mug thing. I'm sorry, I'm so obsessed with that. It looks awesome. And then over here is like our little waterfall living area where you can sit here and have a chat with your pal. There's no one there. I'm joking. Anyway, over here is the dining room. This is where a meal would be served. Now, I don't know why it's such a big dining room, considering there is only one bedroom, which we'll get to in a minute. But, you know, we might have some friends to invite over. So let's actually test if these stairs work. They do! And then I guess you kind of just have to like jump off. So up here, to clench our hunger, we have our afternoon tea. I feel like royal music should be playing. I feel like I should be at Buckingham Palace right now. Invite me there, please. But yeah, this is a pretty cool floor. And the coolest thing is that it also has its very own gym. And this is the only room which is actually separated off, which is pretty cool. And the reason I didn't do this upstairs for the bathroom is because obviously the tree is in the way. Then we hop back onto the stairs. Oh, here's the pathway. I just didn't see it. But I'm definitely on the top floor. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of parkour, but
Later.
in the void.
And there we go. I'm in after all that effort. So first up is the bathroom, and just look at this. Honestly, it's feeling kind of heavenly. I love this so much. Like, I think the back looks so cool. And don't get me wrong, this obviously isn't like a realistic house. Like, no one would actually want this as their main house. And then, yeah, we have the closet, another closet, and then we can chill on my bed. Woo! So there we have it, guys. That was me building the glass house. Do subscribe if you liked it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.